Happy Monday. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. And if you're joining me live or in the future, you're going to need an AccuBall. So go ahead and grab your AccuBall. Let's adjust this. All right. Go ahead and grab your AccuBall and we're going to warm up our body. So today, hi Hilda. Hello. So today we're going to do some just light activation and focus on our core. So we're going to be together for about 25-30 minutes. And you're going to need your AccuBall, your Pilates ring if you have it, and an exercise band if you have one of those. So go ahead, grab your AccuBall. Let's start with warming up our feet. So we're going to go through a little activation, warming up each joint, all our muscles, and then focus on some core strength today. Take a big, deep breath in and out, and bringing our mind and our focus into our body. Very cold over here, and very challenging to heat up this space. So I'm looking forward to getting warm through movement. I'm pressing down through different aspects of your foot with your AccuBall. Ooh, and if you don't have one, you can always have a seat and warm up your feet with your hands. Give yourself a little foot massage, which also feels really nice. And pressing down through the toes and the ball of the foot. And then bring the ball of the foot on top of your AccuBall, your heels on the ground. And you're going to bend and straighten your ankle and your knee. But you're focusing on your ankle. So some mobility, finding mobility in your ankle joint. And you might feel a stretch in your calf as well. One of the things I love about this time together and this time with our body is just, I do notice that I breathe deeper and I just tend to relax my breath more, which is such a gift to the body. I don't think most of us spend much time during the day focusing on our breath consciously. Okay, switching feet. Rolling it out. Ooh. And then you can press into different aspects of the foot. If it's really tight and cold, be gentle. You don't want to force the tissue to stretch past its happy place right now, especially if you're starting cold, which I am. So when the tissue is cold, you want to be a little more gentle, soft. Don't force it. And then press into the ball of the foot and the toes. Bring a little bit more attention to your core. So notice how you're holding your spine. Can you be a little more upright instead of slouched? Bringing some space between each vertebrae. There's muscles responsible for that. So we're going to wake those up. Heel on the ground, ball of the foot on top, and we're going to bend and straighten. And again, lifting up through the crown of the head. So the easiest way to think about posture, instead of like pull shoulders back, which actually puts you not in an ideal postural position. So you want to lift up through the crown of the head. That's the simplest way. And your shoulders will naturally fall in a good position. Keep lifting up and bending at the ankle and release. All right, give me a little shake and bounce. Bringing energy, activating energy in the body. And as the weather gets colder and colder, we do need to spend a little bit more time warming up the body because the tissue is colder. And we need to spend more time bringing energy and fire into the body as well. So movement is one of my favorite ways to bring fire into the body. Already feeling better. Amazing how that works. 5 minutes ago, I really wanted to take a nap. All right, bouncing and shaking. I'm keeping my heels on the ground because I am definitely not warm enough to bounce off the ground, or I'll pull my fascia in my feet. But I know that about my body. So if you can bounce with your heels off the ground a little bit bigger. Shake the arms, shake the wrists. And if you're dealing with anything emotionally or mentally, give it permission to move through your physical movement. So just let it move, free it up. Bring your arms up overhead and shake them. Whew. And now we're going to twist. So pushing off your toes, looking over your shoulder, finding the twist from the base of the spine out through the crown of the head, but don't exaggerate it. So use your core to move you from side to side. And you're pivoting your foot as you look over your shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Sweep those arms up, big sweep. And out to the side. And again, big sweep. And out to the side. One more. Inhale. And then bring your right arm forward, left arm back. Rotating again through the torso, the rib cage. Use your core to rotate, not just the momentum of your arms. 3, 2, and switch direction. Let your head rotate as well. 3, 2, belly in, and 1. Good. Arms by your side, and then march. Marching, keeping your sit bones wide. So we're not going to tuck the tail to lift the knee up. Neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Sit back in your heels or stand up. Lean back in your heels a little bit more versus your toes. And then hold your left leg up, arms out to the side, and we're going to circle. 3, 2, belly in, and switch direction. So as you move, you want to feel that your core is engaged, and you're moving from here first. So that's where you're initiating the movement from. And switch. It has a really different impact in the body when you initiate movement from your core. And switch. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to kick heel to bum. So it's a kick, but it's also like a curl. It's more like a bicep curl. So less momentum, more strength. So I want you to really, you're curling your hamstrings. Heel to bum. So yeah, let's make it less of a kick and more of like a bicep curl. Nice and controlled. Because with the kick, what I notice in clients is that they start to arch through their lower back and sort of jam up the lower back, which is not a kind thing for the body. So keep your knees underneath your hips or just a little bit in front of your hips. Will be easier on your lower back. And come back to center. Bring your arms out to the side, and we're going to balance. Whew, yeah, activating the outer hips. Very stiff today. Pull the belly button in. So we're going to imagine we have a corset wrapping around our torso, and our waistline just got tighter. And then bring the leg back on a 45-degree angle. So we're going to lift up and back through the upper bum. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch legs out to the side. Reach out, reach to the fingers. 3, 2, lift a little taller through the crown of the head and look up instead of looking down, and then back on a 45-degree angle. You're going to feel your upper bum muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give me another shake. Maybe bow forward, lean forward and shake. Maybe this time now you feel a little more warmed up. You can make it a little bit bigger. Make it your own. I don't have music today, so if you want to play some music in the background, go ahead. Make it more fun. 10 more seconds. Deep breathing. And come back to center. It's pretty amazing how quickly that sends energy up and down the body. Waking up the mind more. Okay, so we're going to glide our torso above our hips. So the hips stay still and the ribs move. Yeah, isolating our rib cage. It's going to help our dance moves. Side to side. So gliding the ribs, it's a smaller movement if you keep your hips still. And it's really precise, and it's a really nice feeling to feel these muscles, these obliques, and this like mid-core band right here. Activate that. Important part of our postural muscles, this band around our core. Gets pretty weak for most people, especially if you're sitting all day. All right, hold still and then rotate to the right and rotate to the left. Again, keeping your hips quiet. So it's not a big rotation. It's not about bigger is better. It's about precision and moving from these muscles, mid-core, twisting. You're also giving your internal organs a massage, your digestive system a massage as you activate these muscles, helping with detoxing and helping with digesting. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms overhead, pull back, pull down like you're doing a pull-up. Feel the power of your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go into some Tocks. So activating core and hips at the same time. Ankle stability. I love this one. That's it. I love it because it's efficient and effective. Side to side. Pull the belly button in. Keep wrapping your corset muscle tight. Reach energy out through your fingertips. So your arms aren't just hanging out, right? I want energy out. And then turn your toes out. And you're pushing off your heel. Push off your heel, heel to heel. And you're sort of catching yourself, whoop, without falling. But if you do, you just get right back into it. Yep, it's part of life. Falling down, getting back up. Turning your toes in. So we have an internal rotation. This is starting from the top, right? From the top of the thigh bone. The ankles are just following. So the movement is stemming from the top of your thigh bone. 5. Ooh, that's harder. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's come into a single leg squat. I know we said we're working on core today, but core is a big part of our squatting movement pattern. So we're going to come into a single leg. My left leg is sort of just hovering, toes on the ground, not doing any of the work. My right leg's doing all the work. Engage your core, sit back in an imaginary chair, and push into your heel as you stand up. 2 more. And switch sides. Down and up. Yeah. Warming up and activating our body so we feel a little more energized for our day. 3, 2, and 1. Body break. Remember that? That's what I like to do. Little body breaks. Okay, come on to the ground and grab something to squeeze between your thighs. I have this Pilates ring. If you don't, you can grab a block or a pillow. We're going to squeeze that between our thighs. Place your pelvis in a neutral position so you have a small curve in your lower back, and start to engage your belly button down to your spine, lift your pelvic floor muscles, and then pull your knees towards each other. 10 squeezes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You woke up our inner thighs. Hands behind your head. Ab curls up and down. Maintain neutral pelvis so you're not tucking your tailbone. You're keeping your sit bones wide apart. Pelvis doesn't move. Mid to upper spine is flexing. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it up, reach towards your heels, and then bring your right leg into tabletop and your left. And we're gonna work just the right leg. Lower the heel towards the earth. If that's too easy, you can press your leg straight and bring it back in. Keep the ab curl. If it becomes too much for your abs or for your neck, then take a break and then come back up into the ab curl. Reach your fingertips to the end of the mat. 2 more. 1 more. Keep pulling your belly button down towards your spine. Reach the left leg now. Keep that ab curl. 3, 2, 1 more. Relax the head, relax the arms, point the toes to the sky. Glue your legs together, and we're going to move in a little circle here for lower abdominals. Start very small. Small little circle, and then make it a little bit bigger. You're controlling with your lower abdominals, and switch direction. And you're straightening your legs. You're also working on your quads here. You straighten those legs. 3, 2, 1. Open up into splits, double cross. 1, 2, splits. So flexibility and strength. And switch your lead leg. Double cross. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Come over onto your side. We're going to come up into a side plank. Elbow underneath your shoulder. Flex your bottom foot, top, and reach. Keep reaching up through the top arm. Keep lifting your bottom hip up, 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 up. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can hold your top leg. Up. 3, 2, 1, and release. Switch sides. Make sure your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Flex your bottom foot, top foot, and reach. You're reaching. Keep lifting that bottom waistline up away from the earth. Top arm reaches up towards the sky. Belly button in. Firm up your thighs and pull your toes towards your nose. If you want to make it harder, lift the top leg. 3, 2, and 1. Flip onto your stomach. Superwoman's, Superman's, arm overhead. Reach your arms, and we're going to go opposite limbs and then alternate. Lifting opposite limbs off the earth. Lengthen them and lift at the same time. Belly button lifts away from the earth. 5, 3, 2, 1, and now all 4 limbs lift up. Hold up, pull your elbows in and out. 5, 4, legs up. 3, 2, 1, arms out to the side, pulse them up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms by your side, thumbs up, palms out. They face away from your hips, and then pulse your arms up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Push up into all fours. Now, if you want to make it harder, grab a resistance band, place it just above your knees, and then come back into all fours. So we're going to widen through our sit bones, belly button in, press the right leg back behind you, pull your shoulder blades apart, and now lift that leg up and down. 10, 9, 8, belly button lifts up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same leg, but bend your knee and press up through your heel. Keep pulling your shoulder blades apart. Try not to collapse through the shoulders. Belly in. 3, 2, and 1. Push back into child's pose. Stretch that out. And come forward, and we're going to go into the other side. So set yourself up. You want to make sure that your sit bones are wide, shoulder blades are pulling apart, and belly button's lifting up. So there's work just holding this position. And then we're going to straighten the left leg and lift from the bum. You're not supposed to feel this in your lower back, so if you are, don't lift so high. And use more lower abdominals. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bend the knee and press up through the heel. That's it, press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the band off. We're going to come into a plank position. Okay, so stepping back, widen through your sit bones. We're going to play with our high plank. So right knee, right elbow, left knee, left elbow. Keep alternating knee to elbow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back into child's pose. And then come onto your back. Time flies. All right, hands behind your head. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. We're going to go into bicycles. Okay, so cross, elbow to knee. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs onto the ground. If you have a Pilates ring, I want you to hold it in your hands. So palms on either side of the ring. Reach your arms overhead. We're going to do our curl up. So flex your feet. If you don't want to come all the way up, then work on your quarter curl or half curl, or come all the way up and down. So you're actively reaching your hands towards your feet, even though you're curling yourself. So you're trying to pull yourself towards your heels, but you're curling yourself back. It's going to give you more control. And then as you come up, tuck your tailbone a lot. Tuck your tailbone a lot to come up. Tuck your tailbone to come back. Slow, slow, control. 2 more. Keep pressing into the ring. Pressing into the ring if you have one. All the way back slowly. And last time. Curl yourself up and hold. Bring your arms up overhead and down. Ribs in. So you're leaning back in the work. So you're going to feel a little bit of ab work or a lot of ab work, especially as you bring your arms overhead, your ribs pull down. And then we're going to straighten the legs and cross side to side, twisting from your core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Good work. Okay, let's come over into a downward dog. So we're going to do another core exercise that also combines flexibility, mobility. Downward dog, here we go. Press back through your heels, reach your right leg to the sky. Shift forward, we're going to draw the right knee to the left elbow, twist, and then push back and reach. Twist and back. And twist and back. Twist. I'm starting to warm up. Feels good. 2 more. Last one. And reach. Switch sides. Left leg to the sky. And twist left knee, right elbow. And push up. So we're using our core to pull the knee in, using our glutes to straighten that leg. 2 more. Last time. And up. Whew, feels good. And come onto your knees. So something for our waistline, our obliques. That's how we turn the heat on in the house. We exercise. Reach the arms out to the side. Reach the left leg out to the side. We're going to tip away from the straight leg. Only go as far as you can feel support for your lower back. If you feel this in your lower back, you're going too far. Okay, so only go as far as you feel the work, but you also feel strong in your lower back. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it. Cross your arms and rotate your ribs. Rotate those ribs. Keep your hips still. Just like at the beginning of class when we were rotating our ribs, but keeping our hips quiet. 2 more. 1 more. And release. Have a seat. Take a moment before we go to the other side. Have some water if you have any nearby. Come back up. Okay. Reach the arms. Extend that leg. And then bend. Side bend. Firm up your glutes. Try not to lean forward. That's sort of the cheating way that the body's going to take the path of least resistance. It's going to try to bend at the hips and lean forward. Don't do that. So keep your hips forward. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it, cross, and rotate. 2 more. 1 more. And release. All right. Come onto your bum and then onto your elbows. All right. This feels good. You're opening up through your heart. So you're getting some stretch to the chest. You're going to straighten your right leg. And we're going to work on our hip flexor. Hip flexor muscles at the front of the thigh, front of the hip. Straighten your leg. Pull your belly in, long torso. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Flex the foot, lift it up and down. So we're not tucking the tailbone, right? So pelvis stays neutral. That's important. Reach out through the crown of the head. Open your shoulders and bring your shoulders away from your ears. 3, 2, and 1. Come on to your side. We're almost done. Look at that. Time really does fly when you're having fun. Are you having fun? A little bit? Okay, we are in a V position, so heels in front of hips, bottom elbow in front of hips. It's like this really wide V. Arm up. So you're either going to go leg or both. Up to you. Join me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and over to the other side. So we're going to have our heels in front of hips, elbows slightly in front of hip. This arm's just supporting us, right? So we're doing a lot of the work with our obliques and our legs. One arm or one leg or both, it's up to you. Get ready, set, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Straighten your legs as much as you can. 2 and 1. And we did it. Do we feel warm? 30 minutes. We went over. So 30 minutes of warming up our body and our core. Hopefully we feel ready for our day. I feel way more ready now. Enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me live or in the future. And I will see you tomorrow. I will be teaching. Tomorrow we're going to work on a little bit more. That went fast. I know, Hilda. Tomorrow's going to be a little longer and a little harder. Okay. Happy Monday.